Did you hear that?
I don't remember. I remember.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
I don't remember. No. He was a middle-aged man. He was like in his 40s too, you know?
You know what though? Super nice guy though.
Yeah, he was that. Yeah.
Super nice guy.
He mostly.
Ladies and gentlemen, I know what you're thinking. Why is this man overdressed for the party? Well, don't worry, I'm a highly trained professional. My name is Mark. I'm actually a full-time professional magician. Please, hold your applause. Okay, you are. Okay. And we're here to honor our special guest tonight, the legendary Jibin and Richard. Give it up. Oh, yeah. It's true, it's true. We are going to do some magical things for you tonight. We have got it all down, but you have to participate. Magic isn't about fooling you. Magic is about creating a feeling of wonder and amazement. So, if we ask you to say a magic word, you have to go back to that childlike state and say that. Look, he's excited. Thank you, sir. If you want to believe, we are going to do it. Like, for instance, you can turn your chairs around if you need to. If I ask you to say abracadabra, what will you say? Abracadabra. Thank you. Now, people in the back who didn't say anything, what will you say?
Abracadabra.
All right, people who are too jaded to respond, what will you say?
Abracadabra.
Tough crowd, Stan. Tough crowd. All right. Well, then let's try that. On our cue, say it now. Say it.
Abracadabra.
I'm sure. Oh, Michelle, I forgot to mention, nobody works free in my show. You get a Mark Pascal Magic Kit. Wow. I know what you're thinking. Can it get any better? Autographs after the show, please. But we're here to create magic.
Whoa.
And magic only happens if you believe. Thank you. Sir, clap or get out. I'm kidding. It's a party. You can do whatever you want. Visual. Hey.
Whoa.
Almost, kid, almost. Try this. All right, don't break it, okay? It's for you. He's so disappointed. I'll make it up to you, kid. I'll make it up to you. This is just like Vegas without the 2-drink minimum. I'm actually a magic genius. Here's a trick I invented myself. Shrink. Shrink. It's so funny because Michelle's going, I should have got a puppet show. All right. All right, this trick only works if you believe. You must believe. And then it won't. Don't talk! You can't.
I said it a bunch of times. Whoa!
That is cool.
No, we'll talk after the show. Here's the problem. So I asked Dr. Stan about what type of show to bring, and he said, I want you to bring the big show. So I said, okay.
Oh!
Yeah! I'm telling you. Thank you and good evening. You're welcome. And hey, we're again celebrating our two special guests. I guess you guys are on a journey. She said someone was going to a new location and someone's going to jail. We'll find out after the show. Now listen, before we start the show, it's very important to pay attention because in magic, like we'll be doing a lot of things and like you might think you see one thing, but it's the other thing. So we brought the magic eye test. All you have to do is remember how many spots are on the card. Just memorize this side. I'll flip it over and memorize this side. How many on the other side? No, yes, 3 on this side, and then if you memorize the other side, there's 6 here. Kid, I'm shocked. How can there be 1 on this side? 4 on this side, 3 on this side, and 6 on this side.
What?
It must be a trick! Well, this is how magic works, because the magician sets up a situation and you follow that, but it's really, the reality is different. Like for instance, when I said there was 1 spot on this side, look. There's really 2. Evil laugh. You just do it quickly like that. In magic, we call that cheating. But you fell for it, right? Just did it fast, said 1, and then you just do it fast, say 4. There's really 5, but it looks like 4. And then just hold it on the side really quick, say 3. They assume there's another one. Doesn't that look like 3 when you hold it like that? It's just like, wait, that is 3. Well, if that's 3, then is this 6? I'm totally confused. You know, I'm going to stop now because Michelle will say, well, what if there's 8? Well, then there is. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, I know what you're thinking. Our special guests, yes, they're talented nurses, but do they have showbiz abilities? There's a simple way to find out. Right now, I'd like you to invite, listen to this, our special guest. This man has traveled the world. He's been to Paris. He's been to Pacoima. And he's going to entertain for you right now. Let's hear it for Jibin. Come on up, Jibin. Let's hear it. Hello. Thank you so much. Stand over here in the showbiz area. Face the audience and look excited.
Perfect.
Thank you so much for helping. I appreciate it. And where were you born, by the way? India. India? That is correct! Hi, Lisa. Man, you get extra. I'll tell you. 52 different cards. A man ready to change your opinion of him. Instant. Here's what we're going to do. I'll rip the deck like this. You say stop when you feel like it. Don't be influenced by these people at your table. You say stop when you feel like it. All right, here we go. Watch him. He's kind of excited. All right. Now this is the toughest part. We'll show you the card. You can't say what it is, but you have to remember Jibin's card. If you say what it is, you have to wash all the dishes, okay? I'm authorized, kid. I'm authorized. All right. So there we are. Try to remember this card. People who got here late, try to remember this card. And you'll remember the card, yes? Yeah. All right. Now, I'll replace the card. And here's the most important part. Let's be honest. Do you believe, no, this isn't a joke. I really want to ask you. Do you believe in mind reading, mentalism? Could I read your mind and find out what the card is? Or is that just like some sort of like thing on TV? Sure.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You have, where?
Like, not in real, like.
So do you believe it is true? Can it happen?
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out right now. Watch with one simple gesture how I can find out and discover Jibin's card. All right, Jibin, I want you to turn around and bend over. You know, so far he stands like, all right, that's enough, I'm calling the police. Just kidding. Here's what we're going to do. This isn't the most dangerous part of this trick. is the most dangerous part. A real mousetrap. You can't even touch these until you're 18. I'm talking to you kids. We will now set the mousetrap. The most dangerous part of the okay. The most dangerous part of the show. A real mousetrap is now set. Just to prove this is a real mousetrap. Hold out a finger you don't like. She believes me. She was actually thinking about it. That's great. You're so nice. Love it. All right, Jimmy, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to say 1, 2, 3. When I get to 3, I want you to yell out in your car. You remember? So if it's like ace of spades, go ace of spades. Like really dramatic. In fact, put your hands at your sides. It's more dramatic. Go ahead. I'll say 1, 2, 3, and then you yell out in your car.
Okay.
He's got it. He's excited. When I get to 3. You remember it, right? If not, you can ask someone. Go ahead. Go ahead, ask him. Tell him.
I remember, but I don't know how to, like how you tell.
It's
like
usually
that,
a number and a shape. Go ahead, a number and a shape, or do you think?
See that name?
Here we go. 1. If this works, we'll need your thunderous applause. If not, I'm David Copperfield. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Right, what do you?
Yeah. Okay.
1, 2. 3 weeks ago, Stan, I did. Oh, sorry. 1, 2, 3.
Photo cards.
4. You know what? I'm not going to be able to top that. Good night! Kidding. Oh, there's no throwing cards. Or the French call that rude. You don't want to be rude. Or you can help me in my next trick, the flaming boy. Okay, sure. No parental magical discipline. By the way, who has heard of the Magic Castle in Hollywood? The world famous Magic Castle, I don't know if you know, it's a private club. You can only go if you're invited. You have to wear a coat and tie. It's really world famous. It's really cool. Well, courtesy of Stan and Michelle, our host and hostess, everyone here gets tickets to the Magic Castle. Yes! Just come up to me after the show and say, man, you're the best magician ever. No, you don't have to say that. Just say best. And Well, no, seriously, we do have invitations for everyone. Each one is good for 6 people. Oh, wait, guys, we'll be done in about 20. Okay, good. Now, we can't talk during this part, but if you do, it will be distracting. Okay, now. Ladies and gentlemen, the history of magic goes back hundreds, even thousands of years. But what's important is the golden age of magic, in America anyways, was between 1900 and 1930. And in those times, magicians would be like the biggest entertainment. You'd go down to the incredible theaters, wearing your best clothes and see incredible illusions. But one thing I always thought was amazing was the magicians would also do sleight of hand. The whole, like hundreds of people would be watching the magician do something just with his hands, with cards or coins, something amazing. But that was the power of it. It wasn't, what you had, it was what you were creating with the magic. So in honor of those magical classical times, I'd like to do a little sleight of hand from the golden age of magic for you. So here we go. Shh, guys, don't talk, okay? Parental support, I'll certainly take some. very much. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. You think you might know our next guest, but he's about to show a side of himself that will probably cause the ladies to run screaming from him. Prepare for the talented, the incredible, the sexy. Richard! Give it up! Oh, they are just jealous. They are so jealous. Richard, thanks so much. Assume the position. Now, let me ask, are you a magic fan? Have you ever done magic, like when you were a kid, or this, or just like, whatever?
I tried to learn artistry, but that failed exactly.
Well, I'm glad you said it because everyone has their own specialty. Cardistry, what he's referring to, is actually where people, their whole thing is with cards where they fan them and manipulate them, they do tricks with them. They don't really do like take a card trick, they just do these incredible visuals. It takes hours and hours and hours of practice, and frankly, I got too much of a life. No time, so I don't blame you, man. I don't blame that's stuff to do. But we're going to blow through those tonight, because tonight you're going to do something that I guarantee everyone here will not forget for the rest of their life. In fact, let's put on the Richard themes. It's you. It's you, definitely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like all the ladies to hold out their hands, like this, hold out their hands, so Richard can see, because Richard is now going to go into the audience, and you're going to pick the biggest, juiciest diamond ring off somebody's head right now. Go ahead, go. What's going on here? You have a great story to tell. You have a great story to tell.
There's a video camera.
All right. Michelle, don't worry. I just bought this trick. It should work. Thank you so much. Now, folks, I'll be honest with you. That stone looks real. So we want you to watch very close. This is the scary part. Your ring is totally safe inside. This is the scariest part. You have to look among the audience here and see who do you trust the most to hold this over 18, please. Who do you trust? Maybe someone you've never met before. Oh, the party girl? I'm not responsible anymore. Hello, what is your name? Victoria, thanks for helping. It's very simple. All you have to do is grab the ring, hold it very tightly. Do you have it? Say, I got it. So they,
I got it, girl.
fantastic. Now, in fact, every time I point to you, say, I got it, so people like, no. You can still be different parts, is that right? And I appreciate you get a free animal with it.
I got it.
Strong.
I got it.
I'm gonna go wash my hands.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, let me ask you, do you know Victoria? And, you trust Victoria?
We do.
Ladies and gentlemen, watch closely. Take the magic wand. Go ahead and go over to Victoria and wave it over the ring. Wave it over the ring.
I got it.
All right, come on back. By the way, now where's the ring?
I got it right here.
Hey, Michelle, I was wondering, in this party, who has the most sex appeal?
I got it.
Very shy, very shy. Ladies and gentlemen,
I got it. No, I don't.
the ring has finished! Give it up! Go, Richard, give it up! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thanks for Richard. Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for a miracle. They said it couldn't be done in public, but we're going to do it right now. Here we go. I want to tell you, this has been here the entire time. A quarter for the man.
No way.
Watch very close. That's why you hired me, man. This trick is known as the pants sweater. Because when you see it, wait, show them before you open it. We pull that little thing, open it up, and pull out Michelle's ring. Get it out. Let's do it. Yes. Yes. You're so picky. Okay, that was a great rehearsal. One more time. He's got, oh yeah. You broke my thing!
Oh my goodness.
Well, close enough. Which one do you want? Open it up. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Michelle's
Wow.
ring! That's a move! Hold it up, Michelle, show it off! Yeah, take it over, take it over. Really? Okay. Victoria's totally freaked out. Is that it? Everyone, let's hear it for our magical legend! Richard, we really appreciate it. And nothing worse for free money. Yes!
I'm scared.
All right. Well, only an hour and a half more to go. Okay.
She's like, is this really
Now, ladies and gentlemen,
I'm out. I'm out.
you know what? You have to. Vegas, they just take off. I encourage you to stay there, though. You could burst into flame. Okay, good. Now. Did I just cause childhood trauma that way? I was just kidding. All right. Listen, you mind if I tell the story? When I was, Michelle was hiring me and calling, she said, listen, everybody at the party was really, really, really nice. Except for two people. They're jerks. So I was like, who are these people? I'm kidding, I made up that story. What we really want to do is we want to ascertain
Where's that blue bounce?
the power of love. So I've been looking over the audience to feel like the love vibe, to feel the love couple energy. And I'm going to ask a personal question. I can just, reach your about you. Are you two in love? I felt it. I felt it. Tonight, we are going to show you how powerful a connection can be. Now, how long have you two known each other? Been together?
4 years. So we
4
went
years.
to the pool.
There we are then. Just making sure then. Okay, great. I got that. And sir, I'm Mark. You are?
Tony.
Tony? Jen, a pleasure. Thanks for being here. You don't have to get up, but would you be able to participate in our experiment of love? Very good.
You have to send a waiver.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you right now, this next presentation is not a trick. It's actually an experiment, and it is based in science. We were using that term before, ESP. And a lot of people, when they see these cards, they call them ESP cards. We have 2 sets of them. But their actual name is Zener cards. They were invented, you can Google this, they were invented by Dr. Alfred Zener in the 1930s. And they were used to test extrasensory perception. You'll see how each design is very specifically different from each other. So if you were thinking of the wavy lines, you would never mistake that for the star. It's a powerful thing. So you can also use these cards to test and get a vibe of someone's connection to another person. So that's what we're going to do tonight. All right. So We have the two sets of cards. Here's what we'll do. I'll mix them up so it can be truly random. There we are. And Richard, sir, we'll start with you. Here's what we're going to do. Oh, no, you may sit. This is a celebrity show. You can just sit. And the 5 marker cards. Now, check this out. And again, we should say this because after we're done here, you're going to be sure that we talked on the phone. But we've actually never spoken before. We've never seen each other before tonight. And that's the way it is. It really is, depending on the level we get, the power of extrasensory perception. All right, so sir, I don't want you to say anything. I just want you to concentrate. I'm going to read his vibe where he wants me to put the card. We have the 5 choices. His vibe. Okay. Now again, like I said, this isn't a trick. It's just a feeling. This is what I feel. All right. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I got that one right away. All right, there's 2 choices left. He's got it down. I'm feeling it big time. So then it's got to be here. All right, I'm going to assume those are the vibes. All right, Jen. Now check this out. I'm going to hold up a card. And I don't want you to think about it. I want you to go with your feeling. You're going to tell me on this side. You want it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just say it right now. What do you feel? Okay, 4. All right. All right, we have 4 places left. What number? 2. Fantastic. You see how she's not even pausing? She's just going with her feeling. 1, 3, or 5.
5.
And I'm not making you do this in any way, shape, or form. This is really your choice. 1 or 3? 1 or 3? 3. All right. Then our last choice, by default, becomes 1. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you just put all these cards in randomly and 1 out of 5 match, the odds would be 1 out of 5. And if you weren't paying attention, just put them all in. If 2 out of 5 of these match, 2 pairs out of 5, the odds are actually 1 in 15. If 3 out of 5 of these match, the odds are 1 in 75. And not looking, if you just put them in and actually got 4 pairs to match, 1 in 200. But to get all 5 to match, that would have to be a love connection! Oh! 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 I don't believe it! Look at those faces! It's love! Yes! Give it up for our magical couple! Oh, man. Wow, I just wet myself. That's too much information. It's a medical group. It's a medical group. I can talk about that stuff.
Yeah, I'm a urologist. It's okay.
Perfect timing.
You're a neurologist? I'm pissed. Hey, listen, I'd like to make a toast. Sourdough. You'll get that like tomorrow. It's really funny. Oh, he got it. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
All right. Now it's time to get a little personal. Ladies, don't get excited. That's all that's coming off. Unless you throw down a 20. She's like, so cheap? No, I'd like to talk a little bit. People never believe this story, but it's true. I am actually a circus boy. I started performing when I was 7 years old, and I worked on the very first tour of Cirque du Soleil. Wow. That was the year it became famous, actually. A great thing, and working in the circus, it's like everything else. There's always a story behind, what you think you're seeing. We have all the glamour and the glitter, but the other things about the circus, like for instance, you have to wash your own clothes, or we did. We had to wash our own clothes. Everyone has to take the tent down at the end of the last show, like immediately. It's like the last thing you're in the mood for, but everybody has to do it. And you have to learn somebody else's act. In case somebody gets injured or sick, the show must go on. So you all had to learn somebody else's act. So in honor of those circus days, I would like to present to you my other act that I would do as a little kid. And hopefully it'll go perfectly tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Watch closely for anti-gravity. You're excited. Wait. Hold your applause. Okay, you are. Okay, good. This guy is good. And I'm impressed. Are you filming? Hold on. Almost dropped it. Keep going. They won't notice, Michelle. Hey.
Whoa.
From China. It gets better. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Our last trick is more difficult than my ex. Can I do those jokes? And no magnets, no wires, just raw skill. Here we go. It's hard to do. Whoa, 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 sorry. Aya! It's That's it. Aren't you glad you sat in front? Hey!
It's almost time for the end of the show.
Listen, I have to be truly honest. I've performed all over the world, and of all my audiences, you guys are the most recent. I really mean it. Dr. Stan, you didn't film that, did you? So rude. So rude. Well, we'd like to end the show. You know, searching my whole life in the world of magic, because I truly have performed all over the world, and you experience different cultures, China, Trinidad, Japan, Mexico, parts of Europe, and even though the languages are different, amazement is the same. People are amazed the same way. So I was thinking, what would be a trick that would be like the best of all, that would truly amaze everyone, anywhere? And I think that the best one would be something with nothing at all, where something just happened right here, where we created something incredible and unbelievable. So we're going to attempt to do that right now, and you didn't know I was going to ask him, but I usually vibe out the audience because you need someone who has the right state of mind. So we got to bring him up. Please welcome Dr. Stan. Dr. Stan, let's go. Hey, I didn't know. Do you want to finish that? I can wait. Now again, we've never met before today. You didn't know we were going to do this. We've done a lot of silly things, but ladies and gentlemen, for these next 2 minutes, honestly, our goal is to do something impossible. So we are actually going to have the entire presentation inside Dr. Stan's mind. So, yeah, I'm telling you. So we have no control. We can't make him do anything. It's all literally you're in charge. It's going to be that way. So all I'd like to ask you to do is just relax, put your hands at your side, take a deep breath, release. Another deep breath. Release. We're just centering. We're centering. Now take one, and we have for these next 2 minutes to be totally quiet if we can. And take one last deep breath. And as you're releasing that one, just close your eyes. All right. So again, here's what I'd like you to do. We're going to do something in your imagination. I want you to imagine you're sitting at a small wooden table in a comfortable chair, and it's a nice, beautiful wood table. And all that's in front of you is a small wooden box on the table. When you can see that in your mind, say yes. Fantastic. Say yes. All right. Now I want you to reach forward. With your right hand, reach forward with your right hand, go ahead. And then open that box. Open that box. And inside the box are some beautiful, gorgeous playing cards. So put the lid down and take the cards out of the box and hold them. And if you can see them in your hand, when you can see them in your hand, say yes. Yes. Fantastic. Now, take the cards and put them on the table face up and spread them all around. Spread them all around. So you can see all the different shapes and colors. Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, 8. You can also see all the suits, hearts, clubs, spades, diamonds. You're seeing all the shapes and all the colors. When you can see that rainbow of colors in front of you, say yes. Yes. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now the door opens in the room and I walk in. It's me. I'm wearing the same clothes I'm wearing right now. I walk up to you on the table. I'm looking at you, you're looking at me. Now, Dr. Stan, this is the most important part. This is the most important part. Because right now, I'm standing next to you, and look, I'm pointing. I'm pointing at a card on the table. It's really clear what it is. It's really clear what that card is. I want you to put your hand on that card. I want you to put your hand on that card and push it away. That's right, push it away from the other cards. So it's away from all the other cards. And now you're going to gather up the rest of the cards. Go ahead, gather up the rest of the cards. Okay, that's a nice pile there. Pick them up and put them back in the box. All that's left on the table is the card he pushed aside. All that's left on the table is the card he pushed aside. And I want you to pick up that card, the card he pushed aside, and we're going to put that one back in. But wait! Before you do, I want you to turn it around 180 degrees, and now put it in. So it's like you're putting it in backwards. It's facing the wrong way. Does that make sense? It's facing the wrong way from all the other cards. Go ahead, put it back in. And grab the lid and put the lid back on the box. And then take a deep breath. Ladies, then open your eyes. and gentlemen, it takes like 5 minutes to do. He whipped through that in 90 seconds. I chose the right guy. Give it up. Now, again, for our first time tonight, everything was in his mind, but could we create a communication? Could we create a mind bridge between our two minds where I could share a thought with him mentally? We're going to find out right now. Because right now, I want you to say out loud, loudly and clearly so everyone can hear. What was the name of the card you pushed aside with your hand? What was it?
King of Spades.
Everyone hear that? Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look over stage left here at the basketball. There's a little locked bag that's been hanging there the whole time. It's been here the entire show. I haven't touched it, but I'm touching it right now. I'm bringing it over right now. It's a locked bag. You can't get in it unless you open it. And that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to open it, and you'll be the witness for the audience. There we are. Open the bag for the first time. And inside is a sealed box. A sealed box. There's no trap doors. There's no slots, right? The only way you can get in this is if you open it, and that's what we're going to do right now. Is open it for the first time. Inside is a zipper bag. A zipper bag. Will you please confirm that this is closed? Looks closed. There we go. Let's open it right now. And reach inside and get a pack of cards.
What?
Now, Dr. Shane, I want you to be the witness for the audience. I'll fan out the cards so you can see they're all face down.
So
You
you're
have to
being
show everybody all the cards are face down because when you get a deck of cards, that's how you buy them, right? And they all become face down. But I want you to look closely because there's one card in here that's facing the wrong way in this deck. There's one card that's facing the wrong way.
No.
It's the King of Spades. And just to really show the power of his mind, how do you explain it's the only red card in the entire deck? Ladies and gentlemen, there's only one in the entire world. Dr. Shannon, give it up! Thank you so much. Give it up. He's available for autographs after the show. Ladies and gentlemen, very grateful. Thank you. One of the secrets of showbiz is a show is as good also as its audience. And you guys were a great audience. So I thank you. Let's give it up. I'm passing out these cards because what you're going to do when we set about getting those invitations from the Magic Castle, reach it. Quick. Couple in love. Oh my God! Got it. You okay? That's so terrible. Man in the corner. Man in the corner. I want you to remember when you'll hear they're working 24/7 to get open. So when they're open, you're going to email me and say, "Hey, I was at Michelle and Zan's party, and I really liked your show." No, don't say that. Unless you go. And then email me, and I will send you invitations for 6 people to the Magic Castle. Again, we truly want to say thank you. How far away are you going to? You're going back to India? Take me! I want to go. I really want to go. Can I visit? Oh, Mary. Everyone's doing that. All right. Thanks again. Have a magical night. See you.